Okay, so welcome into this video, and today's video, we will going to talk about itong category, no, pag-create ng variant and placing a payment option in your account. So how we're gonna do that one, and I'm going to show you that one here in this video. So first, let me give you a short story before we begin. Okay, there was a library, no, isang library sa isang school, and this library is they have a lot of books. Marami silang libro, and ang problema lang is that the books is being scattered everywhere. So it's messy. The library is so dumpy. There's a lot of books anywhere na nakakalat lang sa mga sa floor or even sa table. Okay? And then one time or one day, there was a young boy who is asking for a book. Okay, sabi niya doon sa librarian, can I have a book about dinosaur? Do you have a book about dinosaur? So sabi ng librarian, yes, meron. And so the librarian get the book, but it took him almost an hour to find the book because, as I've said, the library was so messy. And that is actually what we're gonna do if you have a online store or a POS system na walang categories, walang variant na that you put on, because magiging messy talaga yung website mo. Mas madali para sa customer na hanapin yung gusto niya kapag naka-variant ito or naka-categorize ito. And that's what I'm gonna show you. And then, yung boy naman ng libro na to is asking for payment. Sabi niya, do you accept credit card? Pero sabi nung librarian, hindi, cash lang yung pwede namin i-accept na payment at your payment for the book, for renting the book. So, ganun na ganun mangyayari kapag you don't place any payment option naman. So, I'm going to show you here, balik tayo doon sa ating website, and I'm going to show you here how you can add categories, add a picture on that category, how you can do the variant thing, and how you can add payment option. So, first of all, let me show you muna how you can add a category. So, basically, madali lang ang category. Just go to your admin account. So, as you can see here, at the topmost or top right corner of your website, meron dito yung pangalan mo. Okay? If you're gonna click that one, if you are an admin of your website, you'll gonna be you'll proceed doon sa iyong dashboard. Okay? And dito sa dashboard, dito mo makikita yung yung admin account mo. So as you can see here, there's a lot of menu here na pwede mong pagpipilian. And this also show you na ikaw yung admin kapag ganito yung mga nasa menu mo. And kung, as you know, if you have an account, dalawa yung website or dalawa yung account na meron ka kagad kung ikaw yung admin. So you have this admin account, and if you click this personal, you would be redirected to your personal account. Meron ka ring sariling buyer's account. So yung customer mo, meron lang silang itong buyer's account. They don't have an admin account. They don't have this link, this admin link here. You can try that one, no? Magawa ka ng user or customer. Punta ka dito sa, by ka sa admin, punta ka dito sa user, and you add a sample user, and you log in using the login access of the user para makita mo na wala silang ganito. Okay? Now, let's go to category. So, in adding category, you just need to put the name of the category here. So, let's for example, personal, meron na bang personal care? Ayan, meron na. So, let's say, ano ba? Sabihin natin, canned goods. Ayan. Canned goods. So, you add the category, no? And then, there you have it. Nandito na yung canned goods. To add an image for that particular na categories, you just need to click edit this one. Itong parang pencil na icon. Open that one, and you will be asking for an image. So, you can go to Google. Kung wala kang image, kung may sarili kang image, nakuha mo sa Canva or sa Google or saan mo na download, mas mabuti. So, for example, canned goods. So, search na lang tayo sa Google so that we can easily get canned goods. So, for example, this one here, I want to make this as my pictures for that particular na category. So, save mo lang yan. Make sure na alam mo kung saan na save. Basically, sa download folder lang yan. And sa Mac, I don't know kung saan sa Mac. Basta make sure na alam mo kung saan na-download. So, upload natin yung image na yon. I think this one. Yan, there you have it. So, uploaded na siya kagad. Ayan. So, na-upload na kagad. And if I click this update, it will go back again here. And let's see kung refresh natin. Ayun, nandun na. So, nandito na yung image na in-upload ko for the canned goods. And if we go back to home, ayan, yung canned goods na category, makikita kasi yung category dito. So, there you have it. Meron ng image yung canned goods natin. Right? So, that's how you gonna add a category. Because basically, you need, if you add products, kailangan talaga merong categories. Alright? So, adding variant. So, how to add a variant? Okay? So, as you can see here, if I go to a dedicated account, so this is my dedicated account. As you can see, there is a domain name. Unlike here in my Cosmic account, I don't have a domain name. But here in my dedicated account, I have a domain name. So, as you can see here, I have a product in my dedicated account and meron ditong variant. Okay, so if I want to order, so this is 33 grams Bear Brand Swak, but if I want to order 1.2 kilogram, I just click that one, it will go to 1.2 kilogram. If I want to order Choco or Bear Brand Choco na 600 grams, it will go to Bear Brand Adult Choco plus Choco na 600 grams. So, meron ditong variant. But how you can execute that one? How you can perform that one in your own website? Going back to our website here. So, this is my website, the website that I have been showing you when I created the previous videos, the previous guide. You can go directly to your admin account and then go to products. So, as you can see here, this is the this is the Bear Brand Choco. And now I want to add another Bear Brand. Shall we say a Bear Brand Swak or Bear Brand Swak na milk? Okay, so let's go to Google and then let's search for Bear Brand Swak na tawag dito na milk. Okay, hindi yung Choco. So I think this one is okay right here, right? So I can download that one, save image as, then make sure to save it somewhere else. And then I want to upload that one. So let's just remove this one because it has no picture, this Milo thing. And then click this plus add products, right? So I want to upload the image, Bear Brand image. Then I can name this one as Bear Brand Swak. I think this one is the appropriate name. And then I could go for price 12 pesos and then markup is 20%. And then the retail price will be calculated automatically. And then I could create a category for his. So this is from beverages. I think that's the only thing that you need as of now. So since as you can see, I have created the category canned goods a while ago. So this time, nakita nyo na nandito na siya sa option na pwede mo pilian when you add a product. This time I want to choose beverages because Bear Brand is a kind of is a beverage. And then I could click this add product automatically. Yeah, because it will automatically, that's the only thing that was needed naman. So Bear Brand Swak. Now I wanted to create a variant for this. What do you mean? So when I go to this Bear Brand Swak, there should be a Bear Brand here or a variant here. So out of stock, no. So let's edit this one. Since it's out of stock because I did not put a quantity here. Okay, so make sure to put quantity or you can click this show quantity segregation. Ibig sabihin ng quantity segregation is that you have unlimited products. Shall we say you go to when the customer orders it online, that's the only time you go to the supermarket to buy what the customer was ordered. So you need to have quantity segregation so that the quantity is unlimited. Then if you have a specific stock in your store, you can put a markup here or the actual quantity here. So let's say 100 pieces, right? So when I update that one, and then when I show this Bear Brand in my website, so there you have it. There is no longer there is no out of stock here. Okay, there's add to cart, but there is no variant. I want to put variant here so that when I click Choco, it will go to the Choco. When I click Bear Brand Swak, it will go to the milk. Okay, how are you gonna do that one? So simply just go back here and then go to brand. Right? So under the category, there is brand. And you specify the brand name. What's the brand name of Bear Brand Choco and Bear Brand Milk? Of course, Bear Brand. Okay, you can put Bear Brand here. Okay, that's it. And then add Bear Brand. Okay, that's it. You don't need to put an image for this part. So you go back again to your products and then assign this Bear Brand variant to the Bear Brand. This Bear Brand swag. So edit this one. Also the Bear Brand Choco. So later, ang Bear Brand Choco naman. So go here to brand or variant. Then choose the variant that you have added. Bear Brand. And then put a variant name. So I will say this is milk 33 grams. So this is what you will be seeing here. For example, this is the sample in my dedicated account. So you can see here, this is the variant name, right? So mine here is milk 33 grams. So that's enough. So I could update this one. And then I go for the Choco. So I go here. I want to edit this one. And then this is the Choco part or the Bear Brand Choco. And then I want to then assign this as variant na Bear Brand. And then put the variant name. So I will say Choco 29 grams. Sorry. 29. Oh, there's an error. Okay, 29 grams. Okay, then update. Alright, so there you have it. Now let's say that if I open this Bear Brand swag, let's say we go to home, and then we have here different products. So if I want to order this Bear Brand swag, as you can see here, the variant is already present, this one. If I want to order the Bear Brand Choco 29 grams, I can click this one and it will go to the Choco. If I want to click the milk, then it will go back to milk. And if you have a lots of variants here, Bear Brand variants, then that would be good for the ordering of your customers. Okay, so in the next, we're going to set up the payment option. So it's easy. Just go over here in your admin account again and go to payments. Okay, under the brand is the payments. So click payment, and then I have already here a GCash account, so I can later I may add that one, or I may change the image here. But what you can do here is put a bank name. Okay, so for example, I want BDO, right? And then account name is this one. Account number, shall we say this is one. This is the account number, and you can place here the details. Shall we say the instruction, what the customer needs to do after he check out the product. So please, shall we say I can put here, please send the screenshot of your payment by clicking the button below. Shall we say that's the one thing. And then I could put the chat link here where it's the link that when the customer click the button, it will go directly to that link. So if you have a chat link or a payment link, then you can place it here. So for me, I want my customer to chat me or to go to my website, I want them to go to my Facebook fan page, official Facebook fan page. So I just place here the chat link as my link to my page. Okay, and then the button text, what the customer will see in the button text. So I want them to send screenshot here. That's the button text. You will going to find out what it looks like when we do a test run with our website before you proceed with the accepting orders from the customer. So add payment. Right, there you have it. The BDO is already added, so you can change the image, edit that one. Then you can upload an image. Shall we say, let's go again to Google para maghanap ng BDO na image. So you go here, image, and then shall we say this one, I'll take this one. So let's save that one. Okay, and then let's put the image here, right? BDO, right? There you have it. So when I click add, save, ayan. So there is the BDO. And in the GCash also, I wanted to create, to put image for my Gcash. Sorry. So this one, I think this is good. Okay, I just need to download it one, save that one, and then go back here, and then I want to upload it in my, yeah, there you have it, the Gcash. So update. Oh, the button text. So send screenshot here. There you have it. I have 2 payments here. So that's it. On the next video, we will going to have a test run or dry run with your website before you start accepting orders from your customer. Before showing your website to your customers, start first with the testing with your website, because that's where you can find the error, the bugs. So when you find an error or bugs from your website, then you can report it to us, so we may correct it before you show your website to your customer. All right. So again, if you want to know, or since this is again in your basic account, in your Cosmic Lab Store account, you only have one, or sorry, in your basic account you only have one store. You cannot add another store here. If you click this, if you go to store and you want to add store, so it will go, it will show an error. So if you click that one, it will go to this kind of page. But basically, because Cosmic Lab Store or the basic account you can only set up one store in your Cosmic or in your basic account. If you want to add multiple stores, since you have a lot of stores, then just go over here to your admin account, go to billing, and then in your billing you would see here an image. Just say it's loading now. So ready to start your second, third, or nth store. Okay. So if you want to have a multiple store, just click this image here or see details here. You will be redirected to this page that says that will instruct you, that will give you an idea how to start your second, your third, or even your 10th store in just a few days. So go again to your billing account. So go to your billing, and click this image here in your billing, so that you will know the details how you can add more stores in your own website. Thank you. Proceed now to the next video. We're going to have a test run.